Hello, beautiful people. It's Robyn Thomas with Resemble Me by Robyn. Welcome back to my channel. All right, so before we get into it, I just kind of want to do a little showing off. My client and I have been working together for some time now, trying to get her hair back into a good state, right? So something you have to remember when going on a journey is it's going to take time, because it took time for it to get to where it is, and it's going to take time to get back. But I just wanted to highlight her alopecia area. So this is a client, if you haven't followed my channel, you have seen her on multiple crochet videos. She's like my crochet client. And I have shown you guys have seen her hair, how thin it was and stuff like that. So I really want you guys to take a look at how much her hair has been growing. I'll be sure to link all the videos in the order from latest to earliest. I hope I'm saying that right, just so you guys can really see the progression of her hair over time. So we're working on that, trying to get back all of that we can get back. Her edges, I think that's like that type of alopecia. It's like kind of baby bald. Well, honestly, the middle was kind of baby bald too, but the thing is, we're working on it. And so I really wanted to point this out because I actually had a comment in one of the videos, and I'll put a star by it in the description box that's showing you all the comment section. But yeah, she was basically saying, you need to do something about that. She needs to do something about that right now, or else it's going to spread and all that. And I just told her, like, look, she's tried it. You know what I'm saying? She's gone to the doctor, she's gone to dermatologists, and they've tried it and it hasn't worked for her. So now we're trying it the natural way, and it's working. We're just so happy and so grateful, and she uses my products, which are Roots products, my Roots Moisture Mist, and she uses the hair and body oil enhanced. So we've been working together. Like I said, it takes her being consistent as well at home, and her following the things that I'm telling her to do, and she's having no problem doing it, and she's seeing the results. So I do have a consultation program, whether you're near or far. If that's something that you think that you could possibly be interested in, definitely visit my website at www.resemblемebyrobyn.com and go to the tab that says hair retention programs. Okay, we can do consults again, whether you're here or if you are away. I do video calls and anything to be able to get us in touch about getting your hair wherever you need it to be, whether you're trying to in her case, she's trying to thicken it up, grow back as much as she can. We're trying to get rid of her colored ends, which she has said anytime she's put color in her hair, it has like eaten it up. So we're just kind of getting rid of those, cutting a little bit as we go, as her hair is coming in nice and thick and full, and her hair that just is not happy anymore, we're getting rid of it. So, or if you are transitioning and you want to keep your hair in protective styles while you're transitioning, if you are trying to figure out a good regimen for your hair, or you're trying to figure out why your hair does things, or why does this not work, why does that not work, I'm telling you, I'm your girl. Visit my website, www.resemblemebyrobyn.com. It's always going to be in the left corner of my videos for you guys. It's always going to be in the description box for you all, as easy access, and the link tree. I'm going to have a link for how you can see everything that goes along with Resemble Me by Robyn. Okay, so on today's video, I really wanted to kind of just talk to you guys about crochet braids, right? So you're thinking, okay, should I get crochet braids, or crochet braids are protective style for me? So first I want to start with crochet braids are a wonderful protective style for a couple reasons, okay? And I'm gonna make sure I go into detail with them. So one of the reasons crochet braids are a great protective style is because you have a cornrow based style. All right, so this is the thing about natural hair. Every single little bend, curve, crook, nook, whatever is a weak point of our hair. Okay. Her hair is very delicate. Her hair needs a lot of extra care and attention. You know, we can't do what other textures um, and hair types can do. Okay. A cornrow based style means that you are really, really, and truly letting your hair rest. Okay, so think about it. When we put in box braids, Senegalese twist, Marley twist, any type of individual styles, locks or anything, yes, our hair is in a protective style, but our hair is in a state to where we are still manipulating it, because we know that sometimes we like to style our hair even when we're going in as little as to moisturize our hair and stuff like that. We're always moving our hair around. Okay, when your hair is in a cornrow based style, it is not moving at all. It is not being manipulated at all. Two, all of your hair is covered. Okay, none of your hair is out. All of your hair is covered. So it's not the elements like sunlight, which can be drying, or the weather, if it's super cold outside, if it's super hot outside, everything seems to have an effect on the hair. If your hair is covered, then that is something that you have to worry much, much less about, because it's not exposed to outside elements. Okay, so those are two things. So your hair is at such a standstill for 6, or some people do like 4 weeks. So some people go up to 3 months. So 4 to 12 weeks. Okay. You're not touching it. You're moisturizing it. Your scalp is free. Your scalp is able to breathe, right? So because crochet braids are individuals, they don't go over cornrows like sew-ins. You still have a lot of access to your scalp, which leaves easy access to moisturize and seal in and moisture with oil, so that your hair, or excuse me, yeah, your scalp really and your hair is getting the TLC that it needs while it is in its protective style. Because that's something that you have to remember. When you're in a protective style, you don't stop your maintenance. You don't stop any of that, right? You have to make sure that it's still protecting, right? You have to make sure you're still doing your part, washing, conditioning, moisturizing, oiling, and different things like that. You have to make sure that you're doing the same things even as if your hair was in a free state. Okay, so you have easy access to your hair. Another thing about it being cornrows, when it comes to moisturizing your hair, not only is it easier because your hair is not at a super free state, right, to where you have to go through and part and make sure that you're getting every little area of your hair. It is in a braid base, okay, which means that it's very, very easy to go along and spritz, open up those different areas and spritz it, and then oil it. I love this style because my clients are able to put a really good amount of oil to keep their hair and their scalp moisturized. Not only is it only getting on your scalp, because it's cornrows, if you put a good amount, you really can, you can have the inside of your hair super duper duper moisturized, okay, the whole time that you have your install in. Okay, not only that, because your hair is covered by hair, heat is in there. So it's almost like you're doing like many hot oil treatments on your hair and your scalp, which is increasing your blood circulation, which is keeping it super moisturized. So it is a really, really, really good protective style to have when you're trying to give your hair rest, when you don't want to, also when you don't want to do too much, right? So let's talk about doing crochet braids. They are super easy. If you know how to braid your hair and you know how to look on YouTube right here and see this crochet video and see, oh, okay, she's using the hook, boom, 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 1, 2, 3. You can be done within 2 to 3 hours. Just installing it. Now, wash the day and all this stuff, that takes a little extra time. We know that. But it is a very quick protective style that can last you up to 3 months. Okay? So if you like something that's lightweight, low maintenance, easy to moisturize your hair and scalp, maybe it's a good one for you. Also, the hair is inexpensive. Okay, crochet braid hair can range you anywhere from $7 to $11 a pack, depending on what type of crochet hair you're getting. And right now, I'm only speaking of free haired crochet braids. I'm not speaking of pre twisted or pre locked or pre braided crochet braids. I'm speaking of hair that is out in what is to resemble a natural state, okay, or some of someone's loose hair. All right, so the hair is inexpensive, it's lightweight, easy to moisturize, easy to maintain. Let's talk about maintenance, right? My clients know all you got to do after you have, done the TLC to your actual hair, because we never forget about our hair. All I tell my clients to do daily with their crochet braids is get a spray bottle, fill it up with water. That is it. And spritz your hair. Detangle the little sections that need to be detangled. You see any little ends that need to get rid of, take your scissors, or you can pull it if you're a pro like me. You do this, you true to this, not new to this. Twirl that around your finger and pull that little snag off. But maintenance can be very, very low if you take 3 minutes of your day. 3 minutes of your day to spritz it, to fluff it out, to separate, the hair. I'm gonna get into the cons. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get into the cons, but it is a super easy, low maintenance style. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get into a couple of the cons since it is on my mind. Because you have to ask yourself, is it really a protective style for you? So something that people, I think one of the biggest things that people think about, especially when they're new to natural hairstyles, can I use human hair when it comes to crochet braids? You can. It just becomes really, really expensive. Crochet braids are normally folded in half so that it's continued to be full. It's folded in half. The hair is thick from the root to the tip. Okay. The hair is super thick from the root to the tip. So it is very easy to use a small amount of hair when you're using regular crochet hair as opposed to human hair. You would have to use much, much, much more to be able to have it full all throughout. And you would have to get really, really, really long hair. So say if you're even trying to just go like shoulder length. So if you're doing curly hair and you're trying to go shoulder length and you want your hair to be 12 inches, you're going to need 24 inches of hair to be able to, cut it in or to fold it in half. Now, there are other ways that you can install it. It gets more and more difficult, more complicated as it goes. There are ways to be able to do it. However, it still takes a ton of hair, which again can become very expensive because you're using human hair. And even if it's just like micro hair that's $30, if you're trying to get micro hair that's $30 to $40 and you need about 6 packs because you want it to be extremely full, because micro hair is very, very, very thin, then that adds up, so that's something that you have to think about. So a little bit of daily maintenance to keep it looking good, or spend your money on the human hair and it's extremely flowy, and you don't have to worry about that type of maintenance, so you just really have to weigh your options. And another thing, one of the reasons it doesn't take as long is because crochet hair, you don't need a lot to cover it. So this is the thing. 2 things happens with crochet hair. So people will say, I'll have people that will say, well, I want some crochet braids, but I don't want them to be big. Listen, you either going big or you're going home. I don't believe there's any other way around crochet braids, right? So if you are trying to put in crochet braids and keep the curl pattern exactly how it was from in the pack, you are going to need so many packs, because you have to put how I'm putting these one little pieces in. That has to be one section. But the thing is, you have to cover your braid base, right? So if you are trying to put your crochet braids in and you want to be as super defined, juicy curls like it is in the pack, you're going to be using a ton of hair, which is in turn going to leave you with having to install a ton of hair, and it's going to be big. Or if you're okay with, doing it the standard way with separating the pieces, it's going to be big because you're separating the curls. It's like you detangling your rod set, or you detangling your two-strand twist or your braid out. It's the same thing. You're spreading the hair apart to make it fuller and to make it bigger. That helps you not need to use a ton of hair, and then it also makes it full and voluptuous. You know what I mean? So crochet braids are kind of meant to be full. That's something that you have to think about. Now, you can use things to help tame it and to help it to be curly, but the main thing is to cover your braid base. You do not want your braid base showing. And something else to think about, crochet braids look better as time passes. Hands down, it starts to look like it's coming out of your scalp. When the new growth starts to come in and the inexpensive crochet hair starts to get a little tangled, especially at the root area, man, people will think that it's your real hair. The closer you get to taking out your crochet braids, the longer you'll want to keep them in, just because the compliments are going to go to an all-time high. If that happens to you when you wear crochet braids, leave a comment down in the section, because I know that is the truth. All of my crochet clients have said it. Like, I said I was going to leave it in for 6 weeks, and I kid you not, week 5, everywhere I went, 2-3 people was telling me, oh my God, your hair's so pretty. Oh my God, your hair's so pretty. The older it gets, the better it looks. So it's a style that ages very, very, very well. Again, that's if you keep up the maintenance. But maintenance can be very simple. Yes, it can be every day, but it can be very, very, very simple. Okay. If you like to wear your hair in a variety of styles, crochet braids are good too. However, something that you do have to think about is, if you're getting traditional crochet braids, this is what you'll get. If you're getting like knotless or invisible, or it's fancy now. It's a lot of different ways that you can do it. There are ways for you to be able to get it to where the perimeter of your hair looks more natural, as opposed to knowing that they are crochet braids when you first get them done. That normally the price increases for installs like that, as it is a little more tedious to be able to cover those areas for you, so that you do have the manipulation can look as natural as possible as you want it to, whenever you're manipulating your hair. So that's also something to think about. If your braid base and the actual crochet braids that are being installed are installed correctly, your takedown will be an absolute breeze. All you have to do is separate the hair along each cornrow, cut along the shaft of the where the knots are of the crochet braids, pull out as much of the excess hair out as you can, the crochet braid part that's left. Find the end of your braid that was your braid base, unbraid it, take out any of those extra little pieces along the way, detangle your hair, and go on about your business for your next protective style or your rest day. Okay, very easy, very quick, very, very, very easy, very, very quick install and takedown. Okay. Upkeep easy. Put a bonnet on at night. That's it. I mean, it's a really, really, really great protective style, I'll say. There are some cons for some people. For some people that they're allergic to the hair, or they get a reaction out the hair. You can always wash it prior to doing the ACV rinse, or you can use a super stripping shampoo. Another thing too, if you notice in my videos, my crochet videos, I rarely go underneath the braid anymore. Now I like to go through not now, I've been going through the braid for years actually. I go through the braid. Okay, that helps keep that hair off of the client's scalp, or off of your scalp in that case. So if you have allergic reactions and you wash the hair with a stripping shampoo or do an ACV rinse ahead of time, I personally like stripping shampoos more than ACV rinses. Um, because with ACV rinse, I have to go right back to make it smell okay. So why not just skip that step, right? So in order to help that, wash it, cleanse it really good, and then when you're installing it, install it inside the braid, not underneath the braid, to keep it off of the scalp. Okay, that makes a huge difference. As of right now, those are the only things that I can really think of when it comes to crochet braids. Those are like the biggest things I can think of. If you have any questions you feel like you hoped I'd answer, definitely leave it in the comment section so that I can, get to you whenever I can. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Let me know if you liked it, if something in here was helpful to you. If you decide to get crochet braids after this video, let me know how it goes for you, if you're installing it yourself or if you get somebody else to install it. Definitely share this with somebody who you think may find these things that I mentioned in this video helpful, or even if they need to see a different type of braid base for their crochet braids. This was a different braid base that I've done. I've been kind of like switching it up lately, just seeing different things. I'm liking the curved braids instead of the straight back braids. It makes it even better when it comes to styling. This client loves styling her hair. Like, she does so many styles that I would never even think of, like, seriously, when it comes to her crochet braids. And they're all so very pretty. Subscribe if you are new here and you are yet to have subscribed. I have a lot of videos. Like I said, I'll be sure to link the videos of her in my description box so you guys can see the progression of her hair. And like I said, we've always worked on it, but we have really gotten to like the nitty-gritty this year with turning her hair back around, to going into a really good direction. And it's doing well. She can see the results. I can see the results. So we just keep on doing what we're doing and pushing and pushing. It's going to keep on growing and growing and flowing and glowing. All right. And that's what I want y'all to do too. Don't forget to hit that subscribe. Leave a comment. Thumbs up. Share. All that good stuff. And I hope you enjoyed the rest of this install. And I'll see you all next time. Peace and blessings.
Look, give my props, you know that boy proper. I got a talent that I fostered like I took it from his father. No guardian of this rap though, just know I take it farther. You follow me as I do all I can like Coach Carter. I'm here like no barber, who am I? Penn Parker. The way I hopped on the web, on the net like Vince Carter, man. You do all that arguing, we know you all talk again, but it's high time I address it like Matt Gala, man. Stop it, you don't want no problems with I. The only tip that I could lend to correct it is don't try. His magic like wild eye, see the vision, wide eye, wild lie. Go back to my monocle flow, it's one eye, it's Penn Davis. You know it, don't be mad at that. They used to gloss over eye like cataracts, but now they pupils are Mr. Penn in his classy rap. And if it's not an opportunity, you passing that.
Everything you wanna be doing, we pass that. Wasn't putting in work, so bad. If that's a problem, then problems we gon' have. Ain't no stopping us now, and that's that. Everything you wanna be doing, we pass that. Wasn't putting in work, so bad. If that's a problem, then problems we gon' have. Ain't no stopping us now, and that's that.
Look. To be honest, I struggle with second verses, cause the first one take the beat and then hearse it, and now I gotta unearth it and rehearse it like Return of the Dead, and still make it sound hot like Permanent Head. And I see the fifth bar is usually where I straighten it out, work out the kinks till it's smooth and start laying it down. Hit up YK like, what up, bro? I found a new sound, get in the studio, hit the booth, and you know how I play out, cause I'm a younger Jay-Z with the confidence of Kanye. If you ain't got the answers, can't sway me. My good music bound to make the nation rock crazy. The way the music hit the eardrums like Sway Lee. Black Beetle, Penn vertebrae, dog, I'm back, people. I'm Danny Glover in his prime, man, I'm not lethal. PE to the double N. They throw roses at your boy, they in love with him.
Everything you wanna be doing, we past that. Wasn't putting in work, so bad. If that's a problem, then problems we gon' have. Ain't no stopping us now, and that's that. Everything you wanna be doing, we past that. Wasn't putting in work, so bad. If that's a problem, then problems we gon' have. Ain't no stopping us now, and that's that.
Yeah, that's a little John Blaze for y'all, you know what I'm saying? Penn, yeah. Grin, what up, man? Check it, look, I got a whole lot of content. Why she call me Penny? That's easy, cause I'm the one. Nah, I'm just playing, I'm done, man. Yeah. Look, give my props, you know that boy proper. I got a talent that I fostered like I took it from his father. No guardian of this rap though, just know I take it farther. You follow me as I do all I can like Coach Carter. I'm here like no barber, who am I? Penn Parker. The way I hopped on the web, on the net like Vince Carter, man. You do all that arguing, we know you all talk again, but it's high time I address it like Matt Gala, man. Stop it, you don't want no problems with I. The only tip that I could lend to correct it is don't try. His magic like wild eye, see the vision, wide eye, wide lie. Go back to my monocle flow, it's one eye, it's Penn Davis. You know it, don't be mad at that. They used to gloss over eye like cataracts, but now they pupils are Mr. Penn in his classy rap. And if it's not an opportunity, you passing that.
Everything you wanna be doing, we past that. Wasn't putting in work, so bad. If that's a problem, then problems we gon' have. Ain't no stopping us now, and that's that. Everything you wanna be doing, we past that. Wasn't putting in work, so bad. If that's a problem, then problems we gon' have. Ain't no stopping us now, and that's that.
Look, to be honest, I struggle with second verses, cause the first one take the beat and then hearse it, and now I gotta unearth it and rehearse it like Return of the Dead, and still make it sound hot like Permanent Head. And I see the fifth bar is usually where I straighten it out, work out the kinks till it's smooth and start laying it down. Hit up YK like, what up, bro? I found a new sound, get in the studio, hit the booth, and you know how I play out, cause I'm a younger Jay-Z with the confidence of Kanye. If you ain't got the answers, can't sway me. My good music bound to make the nation rock crazy. The way the music hit the eardrums like Sway Lee. Black Beetle, Penn vertebrae, dog, I'm back, people. I'm Danny Glover in his prime, man, I'm not lethal. PE to the double N. They throw roses at your boy, they in love with him.
Everything you wanna be doing, we past that. Wasn't putting in work, so bad. If that's a problem, then problems we gon' have. Ain't no stopping us now, and that's that. Everything you wanna be doing, we past that. Wasn't putting in work, so bad. If that's a problem, then problems we gon' have. Ain't no stopping us now, and that's that.
Yeah, that's a little John Blaze for y'all, you know what I'm saying? Penn, yeah. Grin, what up, man? Check it, look, I got a whole lot of content. Why she call me Penny? That's easy, cause I'm the one. Nah, I'm just playing, I'm done, man. Yeah. Look, give my props, you know that boy proper. I got a talent that I fostered like I took it from his father. No guardian of this rap though, just know I take it farther. You follow me as I do all I can like Coach Carter. I'm here like no barber, who am I? Penn Parker. The way I hopped on the web, on the net like Vince Carter, man. You do all that arguing, we know you all talk again, but it's high time I address it like Matt Gala, man. Stop it, you don't want no problems with I. The only tip that I could lend to correct it is don't try. His magic like wild eye, see the vision, wide eye, wide lie. Go back to my monocle flow, it's one one eye. It's Penn Davis, you know it, don't be mad at that. They used to gloss over eye like cataracts, but now they pupils are Mr. Penn and his classy rap. And if it's not an opportunity, we passing that.
Everything you wanna be doing, we past that. Wasn't putting in work, so bad. If that's a problem, then problems we gon' have. Ain't no stopping us now, and that's that. Everything you wanna be doing, we past that. Wasn't putting in work, so bad. If that's a problem, then problems we gon' have. Ain't no stopping us now, and that's that.
Look, to be honest, I struggle with second verses, cause the first one take the beat and then hearse it, and now I gotta unearth it and rehearse it like Return of the Dead, and still make it sound hot like Permanent Head. And I see the fifth bar is usually where I straighten it out, work out the kinks till it's smooth and start laying it down. Hit up YK like, I found a new sound, get in the studio, hit the booth, and you know how I play out, cause I'm a younger Jay-Z with the confidence of Kanye. If you ain't got the answers, can't sway me. My good music bound to make the nation rock crazy. The way the music hit the eardrums like Swaley. Black Beetle, Penn vertebrae, dog, I'm back, people. I'm Danny Glover in his prime, man, I'm not lethal. PE to the double N. They throw roses at your boy, they in love with him.
Everything you wanna be doing, we past that. Wasn't putting in work, so bad. If that's a problem, then problems we gon' have. Ain't no stopping us now, and that's that. Everything you wanna be doing, we past that. Wasn't putting in work, so bad. If that's a problem, then problems we gon' have. Ain't no stopping us now, and that's that.
Yeah, that's a little John Blaze for y'all, you know what I'm saying? Penn, yeah. Green, what up, man? Check it, look, I got a whole lot of content. Why she call me Penny? That's easy, cause I'm the one. Nah, I'm just playing, I'm down, man. Yeah.
I wanna get next to you. I wanna get next to. Can I show you something new? Show you what my love will do. I'm all you ever needed. Don't mean to sound conceited. If you want it, say you need it, and I'll come through. You know I'll come through.
Girl, let's stop playing. Thoughts been running through my head. When I'm with you, I feel the best. Oh, girl, what are you saying? Thoughts been running through my head. I hold you down, won't let you stray. I'll take my time and show you just how much I wanna know you. Slow wine with me tonight. No, I won't leave your side.
I wanna get next to you. I wanna get next to. Can I show you something new? Show you what my love will do. I'm all you ever needed. Don't mean to sound conceited. If you want it, say you need it, and I'll come through. You know I'll come through. I love when you wear your confidence. A lady that feels more dominant. Despite my temptation, a full face of makeup might make up excuses. Don't judge my conclusions. I know that you feel most prominent. In a room full of bitches, that's opposite. You like Lisa Bonet and I'm Lenny Kravitz. I might dive straight in that like I'm Aquaman. And love don't hurt people, girl, people hurt people. You gotta take losses to learn who don't need you. And take full advantage, excuse my Spanish for yellow porque no los necesitas. Follow your heart, girl, just keep your eyes open. Tear down that wall that's been keeping you closing. Your foot on the brake, and I don't like brakes. Let's love at our pace, just take a ride. I wanna get next to you. I wanna get next to. Can I show you something new? Show you what my love will do. I'm all you ever needed. Don't mean to sound conceited. If you want it, say you need it, and I'll come through. You know I'll come through. I wanna get next to you. I wanna get next to. Can I show you something new? Show you what my love will do. I'm all you ever needed. Don't mean to sound conceited. If you want it, say you need it, and I'll come through.
stop playing. Thoughts been running through my head. When I'm with you, I feel the best. Oh, girl, what are you saying? Thoughts been running through my head. I hold you down, won't let you stress. I'll take my time and show you just how much I wanna know you. Slow wine with me tonight. No, I won't leave your side.
I wanna get next to you. I wanna get next to. Can I show you something new? Show you what my love will do. I'm all you ever needed. Don't mean to sound conceited. If you want it, say you need it, and I'll come through. You know I'll come through. I love when you wear your confidence. A lady that feels more dominant. Despite my temptation, a full face of makeup might make up excuses. Don't judge my conclusions. I know that you feel most prominent. In a room full of bitches, that's opposite. You like Lisa Bonet and I'm Lenny Kravitz. I might dive straight in that like I'm Aquaman. And love don't hurt people, girl, people hurt people. You gotta take losses to learn who don't need you. Then take full advantage, excuse my Spanish. For yellow porque, no los necesitas. Follow your heart, girl, just keep your eyes open. Tear down that wall that's been keeping you close. And your foot on the brake, and I don't like brakes. Let's love at our pace, just take a ride. I wanna get next to you. I wanna get next to. Can I show you something new? Show you what my love will do. I'm all you ever needed. Don't mean to sound conceited. If you want it, say you need it, and I'll come through. You know I'll come through. I wanna get next to you. I wanna get next to. Can I show you something new? Show you what my love will do. I'm all you ever needed. Don't mean to sound conceited. If you want it, say you need it, and I'll come through. You know I'll come through.
Girl, let's stop playing. Thoughts been running through my head. When I'm with you, I feel the best. Oh, girl, what are you saying? Thoughts been running through my head. I hold you down, won't let you stress. I'll take my time and show you just how much I wanna know you. Slow wine with me tonight. No, I won't leave your side.
I wanna get next to you. I wanna get next to. Can I show you something new? Show you what my love will do. I'm all you ever needed. Don't mean to sound conceited. If you want it, say you need it, and I'll come through. You know I'll come through. I love when you wear your confidence. A lady that feels more dominant. Despite my temptation, a full face of makeup might make up excuses. Don't judge my conclusions. I know that you feel most prominent. In a room full of bitches, that's opposite. You like Lisa Bonet and I'm Lenny Kravitz. I might dive straight in that like I'm Aquaman. And love don't hurt people, girl, people hurt people. You gotta take losses to learn who don't need you. Then take full advantage, excuse my Spanish. For yellow porque, no los necesitas. Follow your heart, girl, just keep your eyes open. Tear down that wall that's been keeping you close. And your foot on the brake, and I don't like brakes. Let's love at our pace, just take a ride. I wanna get next to you. I wanna get next to. Can I show you something new? Show you what my love will do. I'm all you ever needed. Don't mean to sound conceited. If you want it, say you need it, and I'll come through. You know I'll come through. I wanna get next to you. I wanna get next to. Can I show you something new? Show you what my love will do. I'm all you ever needed. Don't mean to sound conceited. If you want it, say you need it, and I'll come through. You know I'll come through.
Girl, let's stop playing. Thoughts been running through my head. When I'm with you, I feel the best. Oh, girl, what are you saying? Thoughts been running through my head. I hold you down, won't let you stress. I'll take my time and show you just how much I wanna know you. Slow wine with me tonight. No, I won't leave your side.
I wanna get next to you. I wanna get next to. Can I show you something new? Show you what my love will do. I'm all you ever needed. Don't mean to sound conceited. If you want it, say you need it, and I'll come through. You know I'll come through. I love when you wear your confidence. A lady that feels more dominant. Despite my temptation, a full face of makeup might make up excuses. Don't judge my conclusions. I know that you feel most prominent. In a room full of bitches, that's opposite. You like Lisa Bonet and I'm Lenny Kravitz. I might dive straight in that like I'm Aquaman. And love don't hurt people, girl, people hurt people. You gotta take losses to learn who don't